Well, that's right. We're going live. If you want to go live with one guy, there's one man on the planet that you want to follow for live streaming, video, and marketing smarts. It is my buddy, Ken Walls.
Wow.
It's you, buddy.
Man, what a compliment, dude. Thank you.
I know. Well, welcome. We are doing the speaking show live, meaning that because of Phil Stewart, our amazing, incredible audio engineer and editor, he's going to make a coherent, cogent episode out of this pile of crazy, ranty nonsense that Ken and I are about to inflict on you.
I don't know that it's got to be all that, man. I mean, we could just do like ranty sense.
But our theme, and this is where we're going to start, God knows where we're going to end up. Our theme is stop selling.
Yes.
And I'll tell you where this came from. And it's funny because I saw this, and you just said a moment ago before we turned on the camera that you're seeing it also. I'm seeing all these self-righteous goofballs saying, stop selling. I just go on LinkedIn and everyone wants to sell me something. Stop selling. This is a terrible time to be selling. Selling is bad. Selling is wrong. And then what was the thing that you saw?
Just, somebody saying, stop selling, stop right now. There are too many people hurting. Stop pushing your stuff on them. And pushy selling is always a bad idea, as you said earlier in our private conversation. I agree with that. But like, stop selling.
Well, you know what's funny with this whole stop selling thing? If you're selling crap, if you're selling stuff that doesn't work or that's not valuable to anyone,
right?
You shouldn't be selling good times, bad times, COVID-19, no COVID-19.
Yeah.
If what you're doing actually helps people and actually serves people and actually makes their lives better and solves their problem.
Yeah.
Do they have bigger problems now or smaller problems, right? They've got bigger problems now, so they actually need you now more than ever.
Amen. It's true, man.
I think this whole stop selling thing is just crazy upside down, because if the world needs us now more than ever, yes, it's a time to help more. Absolutely. It's a time to do more for free, and we'll talk about that later in a moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a time to help more and serve more, but it's not a time to sell any less when your clients and prospects and customers need you more desperately, more seriously, more than ever.
Yeah, I agree. So yes, I mean, I agree, man. I think that it's insane for anybody. Like, look, I'm disappointed that I know you can relate to this. I'm really disappointed that the girl that cuts my hair has stopped selling.
You're going to have COVID hair soon.
I almost do, man. I never let my hair get this long. It feels, but like, dude, there right now, people need to be selling. Like so there's a lot of people that are like, I'm getting $1,200, for example, from the government, or I'm getting 3,400, I think was the max. I don't know. But how far is $3,400 actually going to go? I realize that's a lot of money to some people, but how far is it actually going to go?
No, not far.
Marvin is correct. Absolutely correct. Stop selling, start serving.
Yeah.
However, you still have to make money.
Yeah. Well, and here's the other thing, because you help people sell through video and through building community and through live streams. Yeah. I help people sell through, pushy, nasty sales tactics.
No, you don't.
Here is the psychological damage when people say, stop selling, stop selling, stop selling. It's a terrible time to sell. I wonder how their sales are doing right now when the message that they're broadcasting is, hey, everybody else, stop selling, stop selling, stop selling, don't sell, don't sell, don't sell. How much are you selling? How much am I selling, right? If we don't sell, we don't eat. So if you stop money from circulating, right, I'm not going to buy stuff from Ken. Ken's not going to buy stuff from me. We're both worse off, right? When money is frozen, that's when people start to suffer. When money is in motion and circulating, right, and people are investing in themselves and investing in their business, especially when everyone else is pulling back.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of Facebook ads. Facebook ads have not been this cheap for like 3 years.
Right.
Because everyone's dropping their Facebook ads and we're ramping it up.
Yep.
You know, and so this whole thing about don't sell, don't sell, don't sell, I think the way that we approach this as buyers, like, don't bother me, don't interrupt me, don't be mean to me by selling to me. Right. How effective can you possibly be as a seller if you feel that way?
Look, I'm, and you know this, well, I think you know this about me. I'm a pretty big giver. I give and give and give and give. But you know, one of the cool things about that is that doesn't feed my family by just giving the farm away all the time. So, you know, I want to, what's Dean say? What they're really saying is stop being a douchebag. Exactly. I agree. I agree. And there are a lot of people that are selling products or services that have no business. It's like I teach live streaming, right? I teach people how to effectively live stream and get people to share out a live. By the way, everybody watching, it would be really, really unselfish of you to share this out right now. Just wanted to throw that out there. Since my buddy David didn't. But like, you know, I'm kidding. So, you know, I teach, but I see a lot of people that I had somebody yesterday saw me talking about a course that I have and asked me to set up a meeting. I set up a meeting. I'm meeting with this person and I said, well, did you get on my course? And he's like, I saw it's close to $1,000 and I just don't want to spend that right now. And I'm like, so you want me to coach you for free? Like, I have all kinds of free content. You're welcome to go consume it, but to get me on a live call and want me to coach you live for free, it's not happening. I can't do it. So, and thank you to everybody who shared. I see all that. So, and if you're able to, because you are just independently wealthy and you've got all this money sitting around that you don't know what to do with, man, by all means do that. Like, that's like you breaking out your defibrillator paddles and shocking the marketplace. Thank you for that. Let's get some money circulating. But like, there are too many people I see talking about stop selling and I know what they're saying. They're like, stop being an idiot. Like, and I agree with that. But the market has to keep moving, man. Like, it's got to keep moving. Do you?
Oh no, totally. Let's talk about the way that you like to quote unquote sell. And I even, you know what's funny? People that think sales is a dirty word, they need a whole mindset reset. And I love what Dean said about, hey, that means stop being a douchebag. Yeah. But that was stop being a douchebag a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, right? Yeah. Douchebag selling, I think, ended in the 1990s.
Yeah.
So it's like you're already 25 years out of date if you're doing that. But let's talk about how can we do attraction marketing through live streams, through video, through relationships, because you're also, Ken, a master relationship builder, even outside of video. And you always have been. But now video, the way you're using video specifically, it is a relationship multiplier and a relationship maximizer. Talk about that.
Well, you know, and I know you deal with you teach and work with a lot of speakers, right?
Yeah.
And speakers are used to being on a stage with an audience of 27 people to 2,700 people or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And from the stage, most of the time, well, not most of the time, a lot of times speakers get the opportunity to sell in the back of the room or sell from stage. Hey, here's a course I have on this particular subject. Make sure you get signed up for it. Or, you know, hey, buy my book. And in the book, there's always little upsells, right? So, I don't think that there's been a better opportunity in the history of the world. Is that a bold statement?
It is.
I don't think there's been a better opportunity to connect with other people. Robert Stack, for example, you put his heart-centered service is what is needed, not selling. Amen. I agree with that. Robert Stack did not know me before today. Now he knows my name at least, right? And how is that possible? Well, how it's possible is David and Ken Walls and Robert and Dean Hankey and everybody is kind of like stuck at home right now. Right. And so we're forced to use the tools that we have. The tools that we have are live streaming video, picking up the phone and calling people. And you're not going to get to as many people on phone calls as I can get to by doing videos and then boosting those videos on my fan page or my business page. Right. So the way that I think, and to go to Robert's point, heart-centered service is what is needed, not selling. I agree and I disagree. And I'm not saying that to cause any flack. I agree. You have to, but you still have to sell. You still have to ask, what is selling? It's providing a solution to a problem and then asking for the sale. There's nothing wrong with asking for the sale at all. And if anyone has an issue with that, unfollow me or don't follow me, unfriend me. I don't care. You're not my audience. You're not my customer, as Grant Cardone would say. And so what, to Robert's point, heart-centered service, I did it the other night. I went on a live stream 2 nights ago and I did a free training on how to use StreamYard. I use StreamYard. You use StreamYard. As a matter of fact, I bought the URL getstreamyard.com. So, and it goes directly to my referral link, right? So I bought that URL because I knew I was going to go on and do free training on how to do a live stream and multi-stream to multiple locations at once, all at the same time, and build an audience through using this tool and platform. And I got on and I did this free training. It was literally free for anybody. It's still out there. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. That's nice of you. You have your own referral link, but that's nice of you to do that. You rock, dude. So, and then I had 4 people go sign up for StreamYard. As you know, when you use my referral link, you save $10 the first month. I make $25 on your second month or something like that. So, I mean, I've referred so many people to StreamYard that I don't think I'm going to have to pay for it for a few years. Like it's that many, and so I thought, so many people hit me up and ask me to teach them, hey, how do I use this in StreamYard? How do I do this in StreamYard, that in StreamYard? I showed you a lot of stuff, right? Yeah. Our buddy Jeffrey Gittimer and his wife, Jeffrey called me last week. It was 8:30 at night. And he said, hey, do you have time in about an hour to jump on a meeting with me and show me how to use StreamYard? I said, yeah, I'll show you, man. And so I got on a meeting with him and Jen and I showed them. So, what app or Facebook feature are you using? Oh, StreamYard. Huh?
I think Marvin needs to get StreamYard.com.
Get StreamYard.com. That's how he's doing it.
This is how we're doing it. It's magic. It's like stuff is flying by and the banners and scrollers and right. You're on the DNN network over there. I'm not sure where the hell it is. Up there. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, you're on DNN, the David Newman Network. Dun, dun, dun. But StreamYard is great. See, here's the other thing. When Ken says, listen, I'm going to teach you some live streaming techniques. I'm going to teach you the tool that I use. And then he puts an affiliate link or, hey, I'm going to save you $10 on this. Is that selling or is that serving? To me, that's one and the same.
It is.
So, yeah, every StreamYard user, by the way, gets an affiliate link. So you're going to get in on this as soon as you go to getstreamyard.com.
Yep.
But Ken's been so generous and so fantastic. Yes, I have a StreamYard link, but I want to promote his because this is a time to give and help and build relationships and connect with others and not be a selfish prick.
But okay, you're right. But here's the thing. You're selling.
Of course I'm selling, but I'm selling you.
No. I get that. Yes, you are. Thank you for that. But you're selling you by saying, look, man, I'm a giver. I want to give and I want to help other people. People, that's attraction marketing.
Right.
And I have said this, Caesar, you're going to have to cancel it and go back with another email address. So, right. So if and I do this all the time. Matter of fact, I was going to last night. I just got too busy and I was tired and I couldn't do a live stream. But I in the title of the live stream, which I've done before, is the number one mistake that people make while live streaming. Shall we do it right now? I'll just tell you, it's a 3-minute little spiel, if that.
Hit it.
Number one mistake. The number one mistake that people make during a live stream is not acknowledging their audience. Not saying, Damian Fitzgerald, that is a really, really good quote by Woody Allen. Thank you for being here, Caesar. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Dean Hankey. I appreciate you. And not acknowledging that people are in here, because with a live stream, you literally get 3 minutes of their time on average. 3 minutes of their time on average. Now, most speakers are used to going to an auditorium, wherever, right? And we get up there, we're on stage, and you have 500 people in the audience, and they all paid, whatever to be there, and flew in from wherever, and their hotel, and they hung over from the party the night before, but they paid to be in that room with you. So you have their attention. They're not going anywhere. And I just got off the phone with, I told you who I was just talking to, right?
Yeah.
And so I told her the same thing. I said, look, speakers are used to that environment. When you do a live stream, ain't nobody paying to be on your live stream. You like my use of bad English? Nobody is paying to be on your live stream. So you're not talking at the audience. You're talking with the audience. It needs to be a two-way convo.
Or with StreamYard, 3-way, 4-way, 5-way, 6-way.
That's right.
So you want to bring some people on?
If you want to, absolutely.
We're going to bring some people on, and we have a URL called getinherenow.com. Getinherenow.com.
Get in
That's
here.
Going to go to the StreamYard green room. It's going to bring up a little screen that says share your audio, share your microphone, share your camera. We're going to bring you into the green room. We're going to bring you right on here so you can join me and Ken live on this video stream.
Get in here.
Getinherenow.com. While people are stepping up, what is the second biggest mistake they make when they're live streaming? Number one is not acknowledging your audience.
Second biggest mistake. Let me think. This is off the cuff. The second biggest
did you say you had 3 or no?
Yeah, I have a bunch in my course, and my mind just went blank.
That's all right.
Plus, it is like hotter than the hinges of hell in my office at the moment, and I don't know why.
It's all the glamorous lighting you have on yourself.
No, I have an umbrella light. It's one of those LED lights. It emits no heat.
No.
But so it might be the coffee I just drank.
That could be.
That could be.
Well, John is joining us. Shall we pop on with John for a minute? See what's going on?
Bring him in. Come on in, John.
John is here, and in fact, Caesar's here. We're bringing everybody on. You guys are very brave, so welcome. What do you guys think of the whole stop selling craziness that Ken and I were talking about?
Excuse me, can you hear me? I think
Sure.
For me, the idea is that I know people are going to need something when this is all over, but waiting until it's all over is going to be too late. So for me, I'm targeting healthcare. They're going to need programs that are going to help them get back into quote unquote normal, but waiting until this is all over is too late.
Great point. Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah, for sure. Caesar, how are you, my friend?
Fantastic. So happy to see you, David. It's been a little while.
I know. You're in
Caesar,
Houston,
nice to meet
correct?
you.
Likewise. I'm sorry?
You're in Houston?
That's correct. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's been a while since we met at one of the NSA events, probably 10 years ago, right before I published my book. Speaking of selling, 10 Secrets to Sales Success.
Hey now.
So
here he is, a sales author, and we're talking about stop selling. Everyone, stop selling. Stop selling. What do you make of that? Where does that come from, and what's your perspective on it?
Well, I think selling has to be based on a need. And if there's a need, people want information. People want to know what's available for them, what can help them solve their problem, like Ken was saying. So as long as we're providing value and people want to buy, they're fit, willing, and able to buy, they'll buy. I'm not a pushy salesperson. I'm the kind of person that says, hey, here's the information. I ask them good questions. I make them feel the pain and help peel that onion, make sure they know they have pain. And then they can make a decision whether they want to buy or not. So I think right now really is no different than what personally I recommend and that I do myself. It's just about being present, staying top of mind. My background is in advertising, so it's about staying top of mind. Just because people are at home doesn't mean you just shut the blinds and everybody go home, right? No, the world keeps going. You're not physically on the freeways, you're not interacting in an office building, but guess what? Most of the world is doing what we're doing right now. I'm super excited about this platform because I do a lot of Facebook Lives, but I'm tired of doing monologues,
Right.
And then the Facebook app is kind of cheesy, and I've never been able to get to interact. So definitely this is a cool deal. And that's what I was saying. Like, even before you started even before you started selling the Get StreamYard Now, I was already like, hey, this is cool. I want to check it out. So I signed up. And then I realized, you got an affiliate link and so forth. So just blown away by this technology. It's funny because speaking of selling, so I have a friend, I'm a small business owner with my advertising agency, my consulting, and business has slowed down just because the world has slowed down. So I was thinking, how can I bring value? And I use Zoom. I'm also involved in a direct sales company. So we've been doing a lot of online meetings, helping people work from home. But I was like, okay, how can I bring value for my clients, even if they're not paying me? And so I have a good friend who's a CPA, and he's been very busy helping business owners prepare their packages to submit for relief for the government. So literally this morning, I sent him a message and I say, hey, would you be willing to do a live where I introduce you so my audience can contact you so you can help them? And then so we're actually going to schedule it tonight, and definitely StreamYard is the vehicle to do it. This is phenomenal.
Yeah,
it is,
very nice.
It is. It's fantastic.
John, anything else to add before we send you off? Other comments, thoughts from John?
Nothing at the moment. Nope. Nothing.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
John.
for
Nice
joining us. I
meeting
really
you.
appreciate you hopping on. It takes some bravery to hop on here.
Especially with that guy.
Exactly. Now, John Verico is here. He's been patiently waiting in the green room. How are you, sir?
Doing great. How are you guys?
We're
Doing
great.
great.
Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and let's talk about this whole stop selling craziness.
Well, I call myself a problem solver and a torchbearer. What I do is I help organizations solve their problems. I do it through being a speaker and providing workshops and training. So I've been actually struggling with trying to find a new way to deliver my service in this new world that we find ourselves in, where all of the live events and the interactive things have been shut down. So I've got a background as a broadcast journalist, and back then I was used to just talking into the camera, but that's not my style now. And I find it difficult if I'm not reading a news script into a camera, but actually trying to do training, which I do in a very interactive way. And I like to get audience involvement. And so, I've been trying to find a new platform, and this has just proven to be, I've been so excited ever since I first started seeing demonstrations of StreamYard. So I'm looking forward to really delving into it, and I'm really brand spanking new at it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is it's very easy to use. I mean, you can take a little bit of a learning curve, but again, you got great mentors like Ken here, and for sure.
Yeah, this is the third StreamYard program I've tapped into today alone, and I'm like, hey, this is awesome! I can see all this great stuff it can do.
Wow,
this is the first time I've seen it.
Converting my material.
I have on Friday. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook. I have Mark Victor Hansen, who's a good friend of mine, the co-creator of Chicken Soup for the Soul. He and my buddy Glenn Morshower. Glenn is he played Agent Aaron Pierce on the TV show 24. He's been in multiple movies, but we're all three going live on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Glenn is phenomenal, and he wanted to meet Mark, and so I arranged we're just going to do a live stream together, all three of us together on StreamYard. So that'll be a fun. But that's what, I mean, there's other platforms I've used that do the multi-streaming, but there's nothing as stable and simple to use.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Like John, I have a background in broadcasting and advertising. I have my own television studio and all that kind of stuff. But the other platforms that I've seen out there are, you have to be an advanced user, and it's hard to be a user and it's hard to be the producer and the talent at the same time.
Exactly.
So I think this is going to be very, very simple to use. I'm blown away. I'm super excited to try it.
Get
I've been waiting for something
StreamYard.com.
like this.
Yeah.
I think here's what we're going to do. We're just going to alternate these two banners. Ken's going to be shouting, get StreamYard.com. I'll be screaming, stop selling. Get StreamYard.com. Stop selling. Get StreamYard.com. For God's sake, stop selling.
But listen, if you follow me on Facebook, and I have a YouTube channel, it's just youtube.com/Ken Walls. I put up, I have literally thousands of videos, but I put up videos where I teach, I did one the other night. You can go back 2 or 3 videos on YouTube, and you'll see that I have a video that I did teaching the basics of StreamYard. Actually, a little more than basics. I actually show some more advanced stuff in there too. So StreamYard rocks. It really is amazing. It'll change your business.
When
Ken,
did you
do you
put
want to
that
bring
one up,
Anna
Ken?
on, or what's her timetable?
Is Anna? Is she on? Is she on right now?
No, she's not in the green room. I thought you gave her the link.
Come on, Anna. No, I didn't. Is she? I don't see that she joined us either. She might be on a. Who knows? But
She might be like actually selling something.
you never know, right? Yeah,
Incredible.
she might be in my course actually.
Hey, by the way, how does my hair look? My wife cut my hair today.
You look really
great.
good, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even talk to me about hair.
Yeah,
Don't even.
I was looking like that earlier.
I almost didn't put the camera on because I didn't want anybody to see this mop.
Have you all heard of the virtual haircuts that these barbers are doing now?
No.
So there's a barber shop or a salon. They tell you what to buy. So buy this kind of scissors or this kind of clippers and so on. They sit you down in front of Zoom and you can do your own hair. They will coach you through it. Like, no, do this. Okay, now do this and then move this. Or if you've got a spouse or a partner or a friend,
what?
they're going to cut your hair. They will coach your buddy to cut your hair as they're watching on video. So
Wow.
hold the clippers like this. Okay, now remember, vertical, not horizontal, vertical. Okay,
Wow.
nice and easy. And it's $18, and you get a virtual haircut that you get piloted in by a professional.
That is
Wow.
awesome. I
That
did
is
not
brilliant.
know that.
Although I don't trust my wife with a sharp weapon near my head.
How about if she had
Yeah.
a professional grade instructor?
Right.
Well, it's
That's
funny because
fantastic.
I've always said, and I learned this from Brian Tracy when I got into sales, the goal of that first cold call is, just to get an appointment, right?
Yeah.
To pique enough interest to get in to see them. And one of the techniques I learned from either from Brian or somebody, and they said, well, what is it? And give me more information. You say, look, I can't give you a haircut over the phone,
Right.
but I guess you can give a haircut now over Zoom or something.
Haircut over
That's
Zoom.
pretty
Over
amazing.
StreamYard now.
Haircut over
StreamYard.
Zoom.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
We wound up just having to buy. What we did was we got gift certificates from my hairstylist because she's closed down for right now,
Yeah.
and so we'll get the haircuts later on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'll be a little woolly.
Are they going to charge you
Right.
double?
She
That's
probably
awesome.
is going to have to. There's probably a small fur-bearing mammal on my head right now, and this gets growing from there.
All right. Well, guys, listen, I got to jump off the call, but it's so great to see you, David. Great to reconnect here.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
definitely
You too.
I'm gonna, set up another account with the GetStreamYard.com.
Thank you.
GetStreamYard.com.
That's awesome.
All right, Caesar. See you later, buddy.
Nice meeting you.
All
Nice
right.
meeting you.
All right.
Well, David and Ken, thank you for putting this stuff out there. I think it's been great. I'm learning a lot, and I'm hoping that it's really going to be able to turn things around here.
Absolutely. Well, and it's going to turn around with things like this.
Yeah.
Right. With connecting and building relationships. And I don't think we're ever going back. You know, people say, well, when's the economy coming back? When do we get back to normal? Things will come back. Events will come back. We will eventually be in the same room, breathing the same oxygen, hugging and high-fiving.
Yeah.
But it's not going to come back the same. It's not going to come back the same. And I think this kind of community building and sharing and video and Zoom, companies and people are now getting accustomed to this as this is how we do business. This is how we do marketing. This is how we sell. This is how we do customer service. This is how we help people. This is how we live and work now. And it might go back a little bit, but we're always going to have this hybrid, now more digital model, I think.
I think so. I think we've created a new world, a new way to be able to connect with each other.
Yeah.
We've been leaning towards the digital world, and for so long we said, all this digital stuff is taking away the human element. This kind of stuff is actually bringing that human connection back into it, I think.
Right. Exactly. Well, John, thank you for joining us. Good luck with the remote haircut.
We're going to have to do something here pretty soon.
Awesome. All right. We'll see you soon.
Take care.
See you later, John. Nice meeting you.
And you're not going to believe who's here. It's Dean frickin' Hankey.
Nice.
Dean frickin' Hankey, whose hair also looks pretty good today.
It does.
Yeah. Lots of glue.
How are you, sir? What do you think of this whole crazy stop selling mantra? I love what you said earlier about what that really means.
Yeah, I mean, what most people, we've all heard the phrase zillions of times, the idea that, hey, people don't want to be sold, but they are absolutely willing and excited to buy. And so just stop being a douchebag. Yeah. Serve them. And if I can help you, that means, hey, I got to refer you to Ken, or I got to refer you to, anybody else, and it might be able to help you in a certain way. Do that. Just help people. And again, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, you have to sell. If we go out of business as a result of not selling, then who are we of value to if we go out of business? Nobody. Right. Nobody wins in that scenario. Zero. Zilch, nada, nobody.
I love, and here's the thing, like, you take because I happen to be a humongous fan of Chipotle. A huge fan. And so what's crazy is Chipotle, and I live in a pretty small town, and Chipotle is now delivering. Like, they are delivering, not like you don't call DoorDash or anybody else. It's Chipotle. So they what did they say? They said the same thing you just said. Oh shit, we can't stop selling.
Right.
What are we going to do? Well, how about if we sell and just add some more service to the whole deal, and we just take all of you employees that are going to be laid off if you don't get on board with this, and you guys make it and deliver it, and you get to keep your job. How's that sound? That's selling.
No.
That's freaking selling. And people might go, well, they're Chipotle. They're $1 billion company. Who cares? It doesn't matter. If it's like what Dean just said, if you don't sell, you're screwed. You're going under.
Yeah.
So let go of the mindset of you can't sell. That's my humble opinion.
I also think the other perspective is that, listen, if we have the cure for cancer in what we're selling, whatever that is, for sales, for marketing, for speakers, for audiopreneurs, for whatever it happens to be, if we don't, how selfish, how evil, how mean, how despicable do we have to be to withhold, hey, I've got the cure for cancer, but you can't have it.
Right.
La, 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 la. That's mean.
I
now,
agree.
I'm not saying you have to buy. I'm just saying, hey, I got the cure if it will help you and you want to advance that opportunity. Here's some free, cool tools that'll help you get on for now. But if you really want to dive deep, if you want the one and done solution, then hey, join me.
Totally agree.
Do you own freecooltools.com?
Do I?
Yeah.
I love that.
He does now. He will now. Well, because remember the document that you sent me.
Yeah.
The document you sent me, that's your list of, and again, not all the tools are free, but your list is free.
Got
And
it.
that is a great way to serve.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny because you sent it to me. This is such a great example, like real live marketers, real live sales professionals. Dean has this great list of resources. And it's got a couple links back to his website, but, you know, subtle. And he says, David, let me, if it's okay with you, I'll send this to you, share it. Let me know if you want me to sanitize it more. Meaning, let me know if you want me to take out my links or I'm like, dude, you're giving a gift here. I want to put more links in that thing.
Right.
I want to drive more people to you. I want to drive more attention and love your way, because the first step that you said is, hey, David, can I give you this list? It's like, yeah, you can give me the list. Will you be wonderful enough to share the list? Sure.
Yeah.
You want me to clean it up, or is it okay? It's perfect the way it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, think about the getting in the flow of giving and receiving. It's a very Zen concept, but getting in the flow of giving and receiving.
Yep.
It's
Totally agree.
huge.
Totally
It's
agree.
more blessed to give than it is to receive. But if you don't receive, you got nothing to give.
Right.
Well, and I think, you know, I learned from Cardone taught me this, like you know, I found him on YouTube. I signed a $36,000 contract with him to buy his training university. And then I invested a whole lot more to have a show on his network and advertise on his network. And, you know, but how did I find him? The thousands and thousands of free videos on YouTube, thousands. And I'm like, holy crap, what a novel concept. I'll give away my content and then people will want to buy from me. It's really that simple.
What?
And too many people are like, but it's my IP. I wrote in my book, I said, look, if I see where sorry, I'm getting a text message. If I remember where I'm quoting something from, I will always 100% of the time give credit to that person, right? But if I don't remember, I'm going to say, I don't remember, author unknown, whatever, but it's not my original quote, it's somebody else's. But one of the things I put in there is, one of my favorite quotes is, there's no such thing as an original thought. All wisdom is plagiarized. Only stupidity is original. Like all of these people walking around going, I'm the smartest guy in the world. And no, dude, somebody said it or thought it before you did. Let's just get real. It might have been Abraham Lincoln thought it. And then, you know, I don't know.
And
So-
whoever he stole it from.
Yeah. So, dude, I do have to bounce here in just a couple minutes, David. So
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
I'm sorry.
Dean, final
you.
thoughts? Anything
No,
else?
you guys are
about
rock stars. I
selling or
appreciate
kind of the
you.
crazy times that we're in about how to sell effectively?
You know, you're demonstrating it. Here is a prime example. You're just creating incredible value that generates impact for others. You give them strategies, links, tools, assets, information, absolutely free. And if they want to know more, they'll follow up and say, hey, I want to know David. I want to know Ken. I love the way he serves. And boom, you're out, one and done. Serving will outperform selling every single time, without a doubt. So God bless.
Amen.
Take care. You guys are rock stars. I appreciate
Dude,
you.
rock.
And thanks for breathing and being you near us. Seriously.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Dean.
that.
It's always
Thank
great
you,
to have
Dean.
you on, my friend.
Awesome.
Pleasure
Thank
to be
you.
had. I mean,
All
here.
right.
That's what I mean. Just checking. All right.
All right. See you soon. Well, there we are. Another episode of the Ken Walls Show. I'm your sit-in host, David Newman, and I will leave you with GetStreamYard.com.
Dude, you're awesome. Thanks.
People, it's so funny, right? Because we're promoting this great tool that you introduced me to, and every time I use it, swear to God, every time, what's that tool?
I know.
How are you making the things fly in and fly out and titles and boom and moving and woo? So just before you go, I know you have to go in two seconds here. Boom. David's big, Ken is small. Whoa, what the hell? Now it's side by side. Now it's just me. Now it's there. Now watch this. Watch this. You're on your own, buddy. Good luck.
Hi. I've never done this by myself. Dude, thank you. I appreciate you having me on, for real.
You are
Thank
the man, the myth, the legend. We'll do this again soon. And tune into thespeakingshow.com. It's good stuff, and you'll see Ken Wall's episode right on there. See you later, buddy.
Awesome, bro. Thank you.